Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, the #1 mindset podcast in the world. I'm your coach, Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to drastically change your life into anything that you desire. Make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. So what's the most important thing you could do if you truly wanted to create something, experience something, live in a life that you desire? What could you do? Pay attention to your internal dialogue. Your beliefs will create your reality. You have to know that for a fact, if somebody was sitting in your shoes, looking at what's in front of you, they would see something different than you. For better or for worse, they would see different paths, different opportunities, things that they would perceive as good and things that they would perceive as bad that is different from you. So what that means is there is everything in everything, meaning the love you're looking for is in your path. The abundance that you're looking for is in your path. But how you're perceiving it is affecting how you're receiving it. Your I am statements are everything. Now, what you need to remember is life is not a competition. You're not trying to be the greatest all time. You're not trying to be the most successful business person, the most successful family person, the most successful health person. That's not the end goal. The end goal is finding the version of you and being the highest vibrational being of that. It's not a competition with anything external. That's why they say that comparison is the thief of all joy, because when you look external, there's nothing there. So if you compare yourself to something external, there's nothing there. But there's a version of you that you can become. And there's not a version that you have to become, but there is a version of you that you can become in which every path you see, that is the truly fulfilled version, that is the truly expanded version. And it doesn't have to be better than anybody else. It's your life path. So if you want to go on this journey, if you're sitting where you're sitting right now, you're going through something difficult, you're feeling stagnant, you're feeling stuck, or you're just ready for something else, focus on your thoughts. I am blank. That belief statement will radically change your life when you follow it with action. Do you know that you could become widely recognized in anything that you desire if you just say, I am blank in alignment with it, and then just act accordingly every second? If you say that I am the greatest basketball of all time from a young age, and you practice and you work in alignment, you handle school in alignment with that thought, you handle friendships in alignment with that thought, you handle relationships in alignment with that thought. If everything is in alignment with that thought, then your experience outwardly will match that thought. If you say, I am the healthiest person in your mind, I'm the healthiest person of all time, I am the healthiest person of all time. If you make that your belief statements, and then everything you speak about, everything you listen to, everything you do is in alignment with that thought process, that will become your reality. The reality you have now is a reflection of your current I am statements. Now, you might not wake up every day saying, I am this, I am this, I am this. But if you're challenged, there's a word that you'll say, oh, I am this, or I can't do that. That's in fact how we usually define is what we can't do, what's not possible for us. We define it that that's not available, so we are defining ourselves as something right under that. No, I can't get that raise to this price. No, I can't do that. I'm too old for this. I'm too short for this. I'm too out of shape for that. I don't know the right people to earn that. So you're putting yourself at a lineage, a link to that energy below those things. So your I am statements are there. So right now, which there only ever is, whatever you want to create your reality as, you can. Let's say you're 50 years old, you're like, I want to play basketball. You're probably not going to make it into the NBA. But there's still a version of you that is the best version of that basketball player that you could be today. Maybe if you had started younger, you could have been better. But there's only the now experience. And so if you always operate in what can't be done, you will always create a life below that. But if you operate in a life with what can be done, then you will experience a life that is that. You see, when you dedicate yourself to something, when you say, I am going to do this, I'm going to be this, you are going to be met with resistance. That is the path. Because when you go into the resistance and you still think, you still perform, you still act, you still move in alignment with that thought, you become the creator, the maker of that reality. The reality does not exist until you're pressured into a place where it's going to be friction, and then you persevere, then you will be the creator of what's next. If you fold, if you fall, then you're still the creator of what's next, but you're going to create something less than. You have the power to create your mind in anything. If you want to get in shape, say, I am healthy and I make healthy decisions. Or go deeper, I am blank in alignment with that, and then always act in alignment with it. Every time you go to eat, act in alignment with it. Every time you have a thought for a craving, act in alignment with it. It will be your reality. Now, that might be easy. It might be hard. You're going to struggle, but if you do, it'll become your reality. If you say, I am rich, and whatever that means to you, I am wealthy, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, whatever it is, if you say that and then always act in alignment, always speak in alignment, you're going to be met with a lot of resistance because everything is giving you the opportunity to truly become that person. It cannot be given to you. If it's given to you, then you're not truly it, and you will lose it as soon as there's some kind of resistance. The state of being, that is, not the external result. You see, when you say, I am something, you're not chasing the receiving of the thing. You're chasing the magnet. Being the being is something that would attract that to you. You're so powerful, and that's what's hard to accept, is that you actually have the power to change your situation. You have the power to find good in your situation. You have the power to say no in your situation. You have the power to do anything in your situation. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying you'll get it on the first try, but if you commit to it, it will create your reality because you've been doing it all along. You've been creating your reality. The hard part is when you create this version of you in your mind, you start thinking, okay, well, I want to look this way. I want to have these things. I want to do it. That's when the defense first starts. It's hard to imagine a version of you that you truly want to be and accept it when you know what that version of you would do in your situation right now. If that version of you is in amazing shape, wealthy, on time, whatever it is that you desire, if that version of you is that, you know that there's decisions in your life that you don't want to have to make as that version, so that's why you're choosing not to be that version yet. And this is true for me too. This is the breakthrough that's available to you. If you say that you want to be a millionaire, you want to have that money, well, there's decisions that you're making every single day today that are out of alignment with it. And so you start putting it off into, well, I'll do that tomorrow. And so when you put it off tomorrow, you're actually putting that energy as if it's going to somebody else. You are moving it away from you. There is only ever now, never anything different. At some point, if you become the successful version of yourself, if you do, there's a point in your life where you said, okay, this is forever. You get to choose when that is. It's not easier. There's not another time when it's easier. So don't think, okay, well, when I'm out of school, it'll be easier. When I'm this age, it'll be easier. No, it'll always be difficult because the growth is always available to you. You don't need something else to happen. Yes, you can have plans. Yes, you can take steps towards things, but there's something in your mind that you know you haven't fully committed. You haven't fully locked in yet. Make that decision now. Change your life. You can be incredible. There are people doing incredible things all the time, but it's because they believe it and they act. You see what they're receiving. You're missing at what they're not doing. You're missing what they're cutting off. You're missing what they're saying no to. You're just seeing the win. You're not seeing what they had to let go. Your new life will cost you your old one because you cannot live in two frequencies at once. That vision you have is in a different frequency. So the things that are here cannot be in that frequency. They can change to it, but they cannot become there as they are. And that's what's hard because we don't want to let go. That's usually what's stopping us. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep healing breath. And when you breathe in, just pick your word. It could be, I am love, I am joy, I am abundant, I am a millionaire, I am fast, I am strong, I am confident, I am brilliant, whatever it is that you want. And say it over and over and over as you breathe in, I am, over and over and over. As you hold your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, allow anything that no longer resonates with you to leave you so you can move forward in that positive energy. So pick your word. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. I promise you the path is in front of you. If you want to know how to get there, pick one aspect of your life, whether it's health, wealth, happiness. Figure out what you want to be in it. Pick that I am statement. Say it every single moment. Act in alignment with it. Speak in alignment with it. Listen in alignment with it. Align, attract in alignment with it. It will become your reality. You'll rise up and become the rising tide that lifts all ships.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this episode gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. And if you want to reach out to me, if you're listening to these podcasts and you're ready to make that shift, you want to dial down, you want to lock in with me, understand what it is that you need to see, what it is that you need to connect with, what vibration it is that you're looking for, that you can align in your mind so that you can perceive that path forward, reach out to me. You can reach out to me via Instagram at RealHenryG, or email me at Henry, Henry, at vibeabundant. Again, that's Henry at vibeabundant.com. Shoot me a message. We can talk for a little bit. I'll try to give you as much perspective as I can to help you. But if you want to go further, we can talk about that too. Well, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.